Have you ever stood in front of the mirror, at 60, 65, or even 70, and wondered, is there still a dress out there that makes me feel elegant, light, ageless? Welcome to Healthwise for Seniors, where age is not a limitation, but a statement. If you're ready to dress with confidence, grace, and style that honors the woman you've become, you're in the right place. Backhand index pointing, right? Don't forget to hit subscribe, because growing older doesn't mean fading away. It means shining your way. Now let's talk dresses. The fashion world doesn't always speak to women over 60. It's loud, trendy, and often obsessed with youth. But what if true elegance isn't about turning back the clock, it's about dressing in harmony with who you are now? That's why we're here today. Because only 5 types of dresses truly do what every woman over 60 deserves. Make her feel comfortable, radiant, and effortlessly beautiful without trying too hard. You see, fashion after 60 isn't about hiding. It's not about pretending to be someone else or squeezing into styles meant for someone half your age. It's about showing up as yourself with wisdom in your eyes and softness in your step. This story isn't just about dresses. It's about presence, poise, and the quiet power of wearing something that feels just right. Picture this: a crisp linen dress on a breezy afternoon, soft ballet flats, and your favorite book in hand. You walk slowly, peacefully, while others glance and wonder, how does she do it? In this series, we'll uncover the 5 essential dresses every woman over 60 should try at least once. These are not trends. They are timeless tools to help you feel lighter, freer, and more like you. And trust us, when you find the right dress, something magical happens. You don't just look better, you feel unstoppable. By the time we reach 60, our bodies naturally change. Shoulders soften, the waistline shifts, hips and thighs take on a different shape. These aren't flaws to hide, but signs of a well-lived life. The right dress celebrates these changes, creating graceful lines without squeezing or restricting. A well-cut dress can rebalance your proportions, especially if your posture or height has shifted a bit over the years. Smart details, a soft V-neck, an A-line skirt, a waist seam in just the right spot, draw the eye vertically, helping you look taller and more streamlined. And it's not just about looks. The right dress changes the way you carry yourself. Shoulders back, head high, steps confident. A too tight dress makes you fidget and hold your breath. A shapeless one can swallow you whole. Think about Susan from Florida, who traded her old stiff sheath dresses for 2 flowy wrap dresses in soft jersey. She wore one to her niece's beach wedding in Key West and the other to Sunday brunch in Miami. Same dress, different accessories, and she looked radiant both times. Or Linda in Seattle, who wears her navy shirt dress with flats for the farmer's market, then swaps to low block heels and a leather belt for dinner at her favorite waterfront restaurant. Having a few go-to dresses like these makes getting dressed effortless. Swap shoes, add a cardigan or scarf, and you're ready for a Charleston Art Gallery opening, a stroll through Central Park in spring, or your granddaughter's graduation in Austin. At this stage of life, the right dress isn't about chasing trends, it's about defining your signature style. Timeless, confident, and unmistakably you. It's your quiet way of saying, I know my body, I respect it, and I dress to honor it. Few dresses are as universally flattering for women over 60 as the wrap dress. Its genius lies in the diagonal lines of the wrap itself. The V-neck elongates the neckline, visually slims the upper body, and draws attention upward toward the face. The tie waist, whether it's a fixed sash or adjustable, allows you to define your waistline without feeling constricted. For many women, especially after 60, the midsection can be an area they'd like to soften without hiding under excess fabric. The wrap dress does exactly that. It frames the waist, lets the fabric drape naturally over the tummy, and creates gentle curves without clinging. It's a style that moves with you, not against you. Best fabrics, medium weight jersey that doesn't show every line, soft crepe, silk blends, or even a lightweight pant for cooler months. These fabrics have enough structure to skim over the body but enough drape to move gracefully. When to wear, the wrap dress is one of those all-situation pieces. Brunch with friends in San Diego, a floral jersey wrap with wedge sandals. A spring wedding in Savannah, a silk wrap in a solid pastel, paired with a delicate pendant and low block heels. An art gallery evening in Chicago, a deep navy crepe wrap, statement earrings, and kitten heels. Styling tips. Adjust the neckline so the V is modest but still elongating. You can layer a lace camisole underneath if you want more coverage. Play with belts. Swap the fabric sash for a slim leather belt to add polish. Add a cropped cardigan or short blazer to keep proportions balanced. Mistakes to avoid. Choosing a fabric that's too thin or clingy, it will show every seam and undergarment line. A neckline cut too low without layering, which can feel uncomfortable. Tying the waist too tight, which ruins the effortless drape and can make the fabric pull awkwardly. Example: Karen, a retired teacher from Austin, owns 3 wrap dresses. One in soft navy jersey for everyday errands, one in emerald silk she wore to her son's rehearsal dinner, and one printed cotton she takes on every cruise. She says the style makes her feel dressed without trying too hard, and that she's received more compliments on those dresses than anything else in her closet. The A-line midi dress is a quiet style hero for women over 60. It starts with a gentle fit through the shoulders and bust, then flares softly from the waist down, creating balance and movement without adding bulk. The midi length, typically hitting mid-calf, keeps the look polished and elongates the lower body, especially when paired with the right shoes. Why it works. This silhouette flatters almost every body shape. For those with fuller hips, it skims rather than clings. For straighter figures, it creates the illusion of curves. And for pettites, choosing the right hem length can actually make the legs appear longer. Best fabrics. Lightweight cotton blends for summer, soft linen with a bit of drape, pont knit for structure, or a light wool crepe for cooler months. The key is a fabric that holds its shape through the skirt but moves when you walk. When to wear. Sunday service in Atlanta, a pastel cotton A-line midi with nude low heels. Lunch on the Napa Valley Wine Trail, a linen blend in olive green paired with leather sandals and a straw hat. A day at the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C., a pont knit A-line with comfortable flats and a crossbody bag. Styling tips. Define the waist with a slim belt or a self-tie detail to maintain shape. Layer with a cropped denim jacket, short cardigan, or a blazer that hits at the high hip to keep proportions balanced. For extra polish, choose footwear that shows the top of the foot, slingbacks, ballet flats, or block heel sandals. Mistakes to avoid. Letting the hem hit at the widest part of your calf, this can visually shorten the leg. Aim for just below mid-calf or just above the ankle. Choosing stiff, heavy fabric that makes the skirt flare too widely and lose elegance. Overloading with volume on top, keep the upper half streamlined to let the A-line shape shine. Example: Diane, a retired interior designer from Portland, has a navy wool crepe A-line midi she's worn for over a decade. In winter, she pairs it with tall leather boots and a cashmere cardigan. In summer, she swaps to nude slingbacks and a silk scarf. She loves how the dress never feels too much or too little. It's as perfect for a museum day as it is for a family dinner. The shirt dress is the perfect blend of structure and ease, 2 things women over 60 often look for in a garment. With its button-down front, it creates a long vertical line that naturally elongates the body. You can adjust the neckline for more or less coverage, and the built-in waist definition from a belt or tie keeps the silhouette feminine without feeling overdone. Why it works. The clean, tailored lines make it appropriate for both casual and more polished settings. The buttons allow for flexibility. Open a few at the collarbone to draw the eye upward, or unbutton the lower hem slightly to add movement. Its shirt-like top half also makes it feel effortlessly put together, even on low-effort days. Best fabrics: tencel for a soft drape, chambray for a relaxed weekend feel, crisp cotton poplin for warm weather polish, or silk blend twill for a more refined look. The right fabric keeps it breathable but still structured enough to hold its shape. When to wear: a Saturday morning farmer's market in Vermont, a chambray shirt dress with white sneakers and a canvas tote, a lunch date in Palm Springs, a sleeveless linen shirt dress in coral, belted at the waist with espadrille wedges. A fall afternoon at the Art Museum in Dallas, a long-sleeve olive poplin shirt dress, paired with ankle boots and a leather crossbody bag. Styling tips: swap the fabric belt for a leather one to elevate the look. Roll up the sleeves to 3/4 length for a more relaxed vibe. Wear it open over a simple tank and slim pants as a lightweight duster for extra versatility. Mistakes to avoid: choosing a fabric that's too stiff, which can make the dress feel boxy and masculine. Leaving the waist completely undefined, without some shape. The look can overwhelm smaller frames. Picking a hemline that's too long for your height, aim for knee to mid-calf for best proportions. Example: Marcia, a semi-retired event planner from Charleston, owns a white cotton poplin shirt dress she wears year-round. In summer, she pairs it with tan sandals and gold hoop earrings. In winter, she layers it with a camel cardigan and suede boots. She says it's her 5-minute solution when she needs to look polished without overthinking. The Empire Waist Maxi dress is a quiet confidence booster for women over 60. With the waistline positioned just below the bust, it visually lengthens the legs and creates a flowing line from ribcage to hem. This cut skims over the midsection and hips, making it a favorite for days when you want to feel both elegant and at ease. Why it works: the high waist draws attention upward toward the face and neckline, while the long, uninterrupted skirt adds height in a way that feels graceful. It's especially flattering for those who want to soften the appearance of the tummy or hips without adding bulk. The gentle drape also moves beautifully as you walk, giving a sense of lightness. Best fabrics: soft rayon for its fluid movement, lightweight chiffon with a lining for dressier occasions, breathable cotton voile for hot weather, or jersey blends for everyday comfort. When to wear: an outdoor summer wedding in California wine country, a floral chiffon Empire Waist Maxi with strappy low heels and a delicate wrap, a seaside dinner in Key West, a sleeveless rayon maxi in turquoise paired with metallic sandals and shell earrings, a spring garden party in Savannah, a pastel cotton voile maxi with espadrilles and a straw clutch. Styling tips: keep accessories light to match the softness of the dress. Think long pendant necklaces or delicate drop earrings. Add a cropped cardigan or a short tailored jacket to define the upper body. For petites, choose a version with a slit or a slightly shorter hem to avoid overwhelming your frame. Mistakes to avoid: picking overly heavy fabrics that weigh down the skirt and remove the airy quality. Letting the hem drag on the ground, it should skim the tops of your shoes. Choosing overly busy prints that distract from the elongated silhouette. Example: Evelyn, a retired nurse from Scottsdale, has a coral jersey Empire Waist Maxi she takes on every cruise. She wears it with flat gold sandals for exploring ports during the day, then swaps to low wedges and a silk shawl for dinner on deck. She says it's like wearing a gentle breeze and loves how it always makes her look taller in photos. The fit and flare knit dress is the perfect balance of structure and movement for women over 60. The fitted bodice gently shapes the bust and waist, while the flared skirt adds ease and femininity without clinging to the hips or thighs. This combination creates a naturally balanced silhouette that feels polished yet relaxed. Why it works. The knit fabric offers stretch for comfort and flexibility, making it ideal for long days when you need to move easily, from sitting at brunch to walking through a museum. The defined waistline draws the eye to the narrowest part of the torso, while the skirt's flare keeps the proportions soft and flattering. Best fabrics: medium-weight pont knit for structure, viscose blend jersey for a smooth drape, or a lightweight sweater knit for cooler months. These fabrics skim the body without feeling tight, and they resist wrinkling, making them travel-friendly. When to wear: a Saturday brunch in Chicago, a navy pont knit fit and flare with ballet flats and a crossbody bag; a fall theater matinee in New York, a long-sleeve sweater knit in deep burgundy paired with ankle boots and a tailored coat; a family barbecue in Texas, a sleeveless jersey version in a bright floral worn with wedge sandals and a denim jacket. Styling tips: cinch the waist with a slim belt for extra definition, or leave it simple for a cleaner line. Pair with shoes that show the top of the foot like slingbacks or pointed flats to elongate the legs. Add a cropped cardigan, short blazer, or even a light scarf to bring attention to the upper body. Mistakes to avoid: choosing a knit that's too thin, which can highlight undergarment lines; going too heavy on the skirt flare, which can look costume-like rather than chic; letting the dress hang shapeless. The fit on the bodice should be snug, but not tight to create balance. Example: Patricia, a retired corporate trainer from Boston, keeps two fit and flare knit dresses in constant rotation. A black pont she wears to evening charity events with pearls and low heels, and a soft teal jersey she packs for trips because it doesn't wrinkle. She says this style moves with me and never makes me feel overdressed or underdressed. It's just right every time. A beautiful dress only reaches its full potential when it's styled the right way. After 60, the goal isn't to pile things on, it's to create balance, elongate the figure, and keep the look light and effortless. Define the upper body. Make sure the top half of your silhouette has some structure. If your dress already has a defined waist, let it do the work. If it's a looser cut, like an empire waist or a shirt dress, add a slim belt to bring gentle shape back to the midsection. This simple detail makes the whole look more polished without sacrificing comfort. Choose shoes that elongate. Midi or maxi dresses pair best with shoes that show the top of the foot, slingbacks, strappy sandals, or low pointed toe pumps. For knee-length styles, try pointed flats, low block heels, or slim ankle boots. Avoid overly heavy, chunky soles. They can weigh down an otherwise graceful look. Layer with proportion in mind. When adding a layer, pay attention to length. Cardigans, blazers, and jackets should hit at the waist or high hip to avoid cutting the dress in an unflattering spot. For maxi dresses, try a cropped jacket or a lightweight long wrap to keep the movement and softness intact. Keep accessories refined. Long pendant necklaces or drop earrings draw the eye vertically. Opt for a medium or small handbag, crossbody or top handle, so it doesn't overwhelm the dress. Add personality with a wide brim hat, a silk scarf, or classic sunglasses, but keep it minimal so the dress stays the focus. Use color strategically. If the dress is in a neutral or muted shade, bring life to it with a pop of color in your accessories, a patterned scarf, a statement necklace, or shoes in a complementary tone. If the dress itself is bold, keep everything else understated for balance. Example: Linda, 63, from San Diego, has a beige A-line midi she wears everywhere. For brunch, she pairs it with a tan leather belt, pointed toe sandals, and a small crossbody bag. On cooler days, she adds a cropped cream cardigan. The proportions make her look taller, and the combination feels polished whether she's meeting friends for coffee or attending her book club. Warm weather calls for breathable fabrics and light movement. Linen, cotton poplin, rayon, and lightweight jersey are perfect for staying cool while keeping your shape. Light neutrals like white, ivory, sand, or soft pastels feel fresh, while small floral prints or subtle stripes add personality without feeling busy. Pair with open-toe sandals, espadrilles, or pointed flats, and finish with straw hats or woven totes for a relaxed but refined touch. As the air cools, shift to fabrics with more weight and texture, pont knits, light wool crepe, brushed cotton, or heavier jersey. Rich tones like rust, olive, camel, and deep teal reflect the season's warmth. Layer with cropped cardigans, short blazers, or structured vests to keep proportions balanced. Shoes like loafers, ankle boots, or block heel pumps work beautifully. Add a lightweight scarf for a hint of layering without bulk. Choose dresses in dense, cozy fabrics such as sweater knits, pont, or lined wool blends. Deep jewel tones, burgundy, navy, emerald, bring richness, while monochrome looks in charcoal or black elongate the frame. Layer with longline coats or tailored jackets that don't overwhelm your shape. Tights or thermal leggings can be hidden under midi or maxi hemlines for extra warmth. Pair with sleek ankle boots or knee-high boots that complement the dress length. This is the season to reintroduce lighter fabrics and softer colors. Think cotton blends, lightweight knits, or linen mixes in shades like blush, sky blue, mint, or soft beige. Floral prints work well here, especially in smaller, refined patterns. Pair with slingbacks, kitten heels, or breathable flats. Light scarves, delicate jewelry, and small handbags keep the look airy. Example: Janet, 67, from Charleston, rotates her favorite wrap dress year-round. In summer, she wears it in a sleeveless linen version with tan sandals. In fall, she switches to a pont knit wrap in olive with ankle boots. Winter means a long-sleeve burgundy jersey wrap layered under a camel coat, and in spring she chooses a soft floral print with nude slingbacks. The silhouette stays the same, only the fabric, color, and accessories change. And there you have it, 5 dresses that prove style after 60 isn't about chasing trends, it's about knowing what works for you. We've talked about how each one flatters a different shape, how the right fabric makes all the difference, and how a few simple styling choices can completely transform the way you look and feel. The beauty of these 5 is that they're not just clothes, they're confidence you can slip into any day of the week. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these dresses can you picture yourself wearing? Or maybe you already have a favorite sitting in your closet just waiting for the right moment. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one, and your ideas often inspire future videos. And if you enjoyed this, give it a like, share it with a friend who's ready to fall in love with her wardrobe again, and make sure you're subscribed to Healthwise for Seniors so you don't miss what's coming next. Speaking of which, in our next video, we're taking these same 5 dresses and showing you exactly how to pair them with jackets, shoes, and accessories so you can wear them year-round. It's going to be packed with easy, elegant combinations you can start using right away. Until then, remember, style at this stage of life isn't about dressing to impress others. It's about dressing to express yourself. Because when you feel comfortable, confident, and truly you, that's when you're the most beautiful,